In this video, I'm going to show you the 5-minute warm-up that every handpan player should do to loosen your hands, improve your tone, and just get into the flow before you start to play. How you doing, guys? Dan, Handpan Man here. If you're new to the channel and you're new to your handpan journey, then welcome along. If you are returning, then good to have you back. If you haven't already, make sure that you've given the video a like, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. So today what I'm gonna do is show you a simple 3-step process that you can do before you play. So the first thing we wanna do is we wanna start by shaking out our hands. Because if you start playing the handpan and your hands aren't ready for it, especially if when you're new, they're gonna feel a bit stiff, they're gonna get sore, they're gonna get all red and irritated, and it's gonna make the playing experience pretty unenjoyable. So start by shaking them out, and at this point, you can even move your whole body and just warm up, because to be fair, if you're a bit more loose and you're not so stiff when you start to play, it's actually gonna be a little bit more of an enjoyable playing experience for you. So just start by gently shaking them out, all right? Feel into it, move the body, move the arms, like you're about to go and do a workout, all right? And then what I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna be grabbing the air that you can see here. Grab the air. Slow, fast, moving them forward like that. We're just limbering everything up. And then we're gonna do some nice rolls of the hand. All right, doesn't need to be anything too intense. We're gonna roll the other way. And then I'm gonna be doing this as well, like almost like you're trying to claw the sky, okay? And this in itself, you're probably at this stage thinking, bloody hell, mate, this is like a workout. You can start to feel your forearms burning and stuff like that. But don't worry, just take it at your own pace. If it's getting a little bit sore, then just slow it down or take a break. The one most important thing as well is when you're doing any of these kind of practices, just make sure that you're doing some steady breathing throughout the process. Because otherwise you end up just holding your breath and then suddenly you don't want to pass out, all right? You don't want to fall over. So just make sure you have some steady breathing, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to go and just stretch out each finger on its own, all right? Now this might seem basic. It might seem like, mate, what's the point? Can we just play the damn handpan yet? And it's like, well, you can, but trust me, if you're a bit more limbered up, if your fingers are a little bit looser, you're going to play it that much smoother, that much nicer. All right. So that is step 1. Step 2, we're actually going to go and touch the handpan. All right, follow me. Just a few quick things. If you're still looking to buy your first handpan, or if you want to upgrade, then I'll personally help you. We provide high quality, custom made premium handpans at any level, any scale, any key. We can custom make it for you. Whether it's a D-Curd, Iamara, a Celtic scale, a Hijaz, we can do the lot. Message us on our website, www.onehumanrhythm.com. You can see some of the handpans that we provide, but if there's anything that you're looking for that we don't have, send me a message. I'll give you a hand. And if you do want to dive a little bit deeper, I've got a beginner course, which again, you're going to find on the website. So check that out. And that is going to guide you through to help you actually unlock your own inner creativity. Rather than me just teaching you songs, my goal, my mission is to help you unlock your own inner creativity so that you can be a creator and you can make your own music rather than relying on other people. And finally, if you want to delve a little bit deeper, I've launched a personal coaching program. I'm only taking on a very limited number of people for the program, and you're going to find the link to that on the website as well, www.onehumanrhythm, where I will personally coach you on a one-to-one basis to help you get the most out of your playing. All right, let's get back to the video. So all we're doing at this stage, all right, we're not worrying about playing a song. We're literally just going to connect with the instrument. I'm going to start by just using this finger here, all right, and we're just going to lightly, and it doesn't matter what note you're touching at this stage, okay, because we're not playing a song, it's just a warm-up. I'm just going to start by tapping. Now you can do any note, you can just stick on the same note, you can stick on the ding, whatever is easier for you, whatever you prefer, it doesn't make a big difference at this point. And I'm just going to float between literally tapping. Can you see what I'm doing there? I'm literally using each finger and I'm just moving it. I'm not trying to even necessarily make a sound at this point. I'm just moving the fingers, because when your fingers get better at doing these basic things, it's muscle memory. You've heard me talk about this before, muscle memory. The body will learn, the body will adapt the more that we're doing it. So if we treat this like training, if you're a warrior and you're going to go into battle, you don't just suddenly go into battle without any training. You spend, 95% of your time training, same as an athlete. And that is the same as a master musician. Whatever level you want to get to, wherever you want to take your playing, spending a lot of your time just doing some fundamental drills, training, practice will elevate your playing so significantly, so that when we're actually ready to go into our handpan battle, whatever that is, we're suddenly going to be much more capable, and it's going to be much more fluid when we do. So just go through tapping different notes, just like that. It doesn't need to have a rule. It doesn't need to have a structure. Practice hitting at different sort of levels. So soft, loud, soft, loud. Use your thumb as well. If you're not using your thumb already, this is a good time to practice. Float between hitting two different notes using one finger and the thumb, just going back and forward. Might even make a song. Whatever you want to do, play around with it. But the idea here is we're just floating. Can you see what I'm doing here now? I'm using my thumb, I'm bouncing between two different notes. It can be any note on the handpan, it doesn't matter. I know I'm doing this one, but you can do these if you prefer. Just float between them. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm floating between the thumb and all the fingers. Now you might do this slower. This might be something that you have to do at this speed. And it might take you just a moment to think about which finger you want to use to hit. But the more you do this, the easier and the more natural it's going to become for you. Now, the final thing that I like to do is to just get in the zone with the handpan rather than me starting to play. So I like to just focus on a really simple pattern just to get connected with the instrument, but also connected to my body. If I'm feeling a bit stiff, if I've had a tough day and I just want to let loose, I don't want to go straight into taking all my energy out on the handpan. I want to ease into it. So I'm going to focus on a very simple pattern, which from the point I started playing the handpan to the point I am now, I still do the same thing because I just love it. And it allows me to really get in the flow with the handpan. So we're going to focus on 4 notes. All right, we're going to focus on number 1, number 4, number 5, and number 6. And then we're going to transition to number 2, number 4, number 5, and number 6. All right, I'll show you a very slow demonstration, and then I'll encourage you to have a go yourself. And the good thing with this little loop is you can actually go full freestyle with it, and you can really get into it and really build a nice flow with a basic loop. So we're going to go like this. So 4 notes. So I'm not going too hard at this stage. I'm going relatively soft. And then I move to this one. So you want to do 4 rounds of each. So basically that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and next 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I would do is I would practice this using different fingers, all right? Practice, as you can see what I'm doing here, I'm hitting with different fingers. Same tune, but I'm just mixing it up a little bit. You can speed it up. Move with the music, move your body, feel it. And then you can add some more elements to it. all I'm doing here, again, I'm using the same notes. I'm just changing the way I'm playing it. Slow it down again. So that's it. Super simple, but totally worth your time and energy to invest in some basic warm-up practices to then start your handpan playing. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. What do you do yourself for your handpan warm-up? Any other practices that you do that you could share with other people that they might find useful as well? So thanks for watching. Make sure that you're subscribed, and I will see you on the next video.